is the first day of my life. I swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you. I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, these things take forever, I especially am slow. But I realized how I need you, and I wondered if I could come home. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth. We had a promise made, 4 hands and then away. Both under influence, we had divine sense to know what to say. Mind is
Melissa and Kenny have decided to have a ceremony that reflects how they feel and their belief in loving and respecting one another, and quite simply, their ceremony will be about the things that bring us together in life, rather than the things that divide us. And one of those things, of course, is the love that exists between two people who have chosen to spend the rest of their lives together. We hope that each of you, whatever your beliefs may be, will enjoy this very special occasion here today. The ceremony is intended to be relaxed and informal, so we can all enjoy the experience and make it truly a day for Kenny and Melissa to remember for the rest of their lives. And so to these two who stand before us, not two new individuals coming together, but two individuals strengthening their bond, celebrating a continuing partnership, celebrating their love for one another, and celebrating the life that they currently share together. How did this all come about? Some of you may be asking, and what is their story? Kenny has been pals with Melissa's brother Greg since they were around 12 years old. Kenny was working away for some time in London and returned on the 21st of September 2005 for his 21st birthday party at the well-known Rangholm Bowling Club. And after some convincing, Greg took Melissa along to the party. Kenny and Melissa chatted over a couple of drinks and enjoyed catching up. And it's fair to say they both liked what they saw. And when they next met at a house party at their best man Paul's house, they again chatted, and Kenny promised to ask Melissa out on a date. He promised to call her but accidentally forgot to get her phone number. And after a few weeks, Melissa met Kenny and his friends in the Wetherspoons pub in Motherwell, and Kenny planned their first date. The following Thursday in June 2006, they were on their very first date, which was an Indian meal at the Indian Villa restaurant in Motherwell, which is great, unless, like Melissa, you don't like Indian food. They both hit it off immediately and enjoyed chatting over dinner. So much so, the staff had to ask them to leave as they were closing up. They started dating after that and loved socialising with their friends, going out for meals and drinks. Their first time away together was a break to Milan, which was a surprise birthday treat for Melissa. Though Melissa said, birthday presents have never been on the same level since. So Kenny, you better remember it's your wife's birthday next month. They continued to see one another whenever they could and just loved being together. They had a few breaks up north, including Oban, Fort William, Glencoe, Aviemore, and some holidays abroad, as well as, of course, a trip to Tea in the Park. They enjoyed their time away and their time with friends and, of course, their time together. They moved in together in 2010 to their first place in Hollytown, and they both worked hard and continued to socialise and go on their travels. On the 5th of December 2011, they moved into their own home in Clydesdale Street in New Stevenson and enjoyed their very first Christmas and New Year in their own home. They worked away in the house, and in 2012, Kenny started his own company, KWM Professional Lawn Care, for all your gardening needs. I did a tenner on the service for that. That year they also adopted Raymond's husky dog, Alira, and she certainly keeps him fit. They loved living together and knew that the next step would be marriage. So in late 2014, Kenny started to think about proposing to Melissa. He said to Melissa's dad one night, "I've got a ring for Melissa for her Christmas." Which, for Kenny being a man of few words, this was his way of formally asking permission to propose to Melissa. Kenny later thought about it and he thought, I better phone John, just to make sure he knew what I meant. John finally caught on and was delighted, of course, to say yes. On Christmas Day 2014, Melissa was one of those people that you shout at, well I do, when they pass your window, when they're out running on Christmas Day. Melissa came in from a run looking far from her best and started to open presents. Kenny was busy trying on a new jacket that he just got and said casually, "There's one more present there for you." Melissa opened it to find a bottle of champagne and her engagement ring. Melissa said to Kenny, "What is it?" And Kenny, not breaking stride, still trying on his jacket, said, "It's a ring." "What kind of ring?" asked Melissa. Kenny, still admiring his new jacket, casually said, "An engagement ring." Melissa, knowing that Kenny was a man of few words, announced, "Then ask me properly." Kenny, realising he'd better do it right, went down on one knee and asked Melissa, "Will you marry me?" Of course, it was a delighted yes from Melissa, and they celebrated their Christmas, New Year and their engagement with their families, and needless to say, everyone was delighted. Melissa didn't waste any time and started to plan their wedding, as she puts it. She had waited 10 years and was not waiting for another one. They loved the Cornhill Castle when they came to view it, so that's how and why we're all here today. Kenny and Melissa have been lucky enough to have found a sincere, honest, trusting and loving relationship. And over the years they have grown together with a feeling that both have really found their other half. And having spent some time with them, it's clear to me, and I'm sure all of you, that they do indeed make the perfect couple. The marriage ceremony provides the opportunity for family and friends together in one place to impart this message of love and commitment, and for everyone to celebrate the happiness of the married couple. And because you're all very special to them, they've asked you to be here to share their happiness and their joy as they take these important steps together, publicly declaring their love and commitment to each other, and to thank you all for everything you've done for them. So thank you in their behalf. Melissa would especially like to thank our chief bridesmaid Cheryl, bridesmaids Natalie, Nicola and junior bridesmaid Brianne for all of their help and support and for looking after her today. Kenny thanks his best man Paul, ushers Greg, Raymond, Adrian, junior usher Dylan and page boys Luke, Polly and Max for keeping him bright and making sure he got here in plenty of time today. We're also surrounded by all of you, Kenny and Melissa's family and friends. Some of you have known them their entire lives and some for a shorter time. No matter how long and in what circumstances, you form the community within which their relationship has blossomed and in which their marriage will be lived. You're recognised by them as valued and important to your presence here today. Kenny and Melissa, You're about to take the next step in an adventure which began some years ago. You've become an integral part in each other's lives. You have created a home together and become part of one another's families, enduring your share of ups and downs. You have and will continue to navigate all of these journeys together and will remain solid and steadfast together. Marriage joins two people who trust the love that they have found. It is a partnership within each can grow and be their true selves, while sharing in the development of each other. It is a statement to all those around them, to what the two of them already know, namely they have found such love, friendship and support they wish to share for the rest of their lives. Melissa and Kenny, will you please face each other? Hold hands. To represent this love and sharing, Kenny and Melissa are going to have a traditional Scottish hand fasting. I'll be placing two ribbons representing both their families around their joined hands as a way of confirming their union. Hand fasting is an ancient Celtic marriage ritual, and if you ever wondered where the expression tying the knots came from, well, you will soon see and know. It dates all the way back to Braveheart times, with Kenny obviously playing the part of William Wallace for us all here today. It's a symbolic way of showing that they are joined to one another, and although originally the idea was to be betrothed for a year and a day, Kenny and Melissa's hand fast will be for life. A hand fast is not a knot of steel. Kenny and Melissa are not handcuffed to each other by force, but this is a strong knot because it's the will of Kenny and Melissa to make it so. May it never come undone under the strain and storms of life. May it sit lightly and pleasantly upon you, that you may walk through life hand in hand, mind with mind and heart to heart. Today you marry your friend, the one you've laughed and cried with, the one you've learned from and shared with, the one you've chosen to support, encourage and give yourself to through all the days given for you to share. Today you marry the one you love. These cords came as two and leave as one. As they are tied, so you are tied. Hold this safe as a symbol of your individual love for the other and the respect of your joining. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the heart of today's ceremony, when Melissa and Kenny will exchange their vows of commitment. As a symbol of their love and commitment, and a reminder of the promises they will make to each other today, Melissa and Kenny will also exchange wedding rings, the very same ones that you had in your possession. And both Melissa and Kenny thank you for warming them. When they exchange them, you will feel the warmth that you have left in the moment they exchange them in the future and forever. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. We now come to the part of the ceremony where Kenny and Melissa will make their legal declaration to each other. Kenny, will you please make a legal vow to Melissa? Kenny, please repeat after me. I, Kenneth William Mackey.
I, Kenneth William Mackey.
Accept you, Melissa Therese Gallagher.
Accept you, Melissa Therese Gallagher.
In marriage.
Marriage.
As my lawful wedded wife. You promise to love her, honour her and protect her, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others. Be faithful to her as long as you both shall live. Melissa, will you now please make your legal vow to Kenny? Melissa, please repeat after me. I, Melissa Therese Gallagher, accept you, Kenneth William Mackey, in marriage as my lawful wedded husband. You promise to love him, honour him and protect him, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others. Be faithful to him as long as you both shall live. that, Melissa, you have chosen to marry and replace your love, respect and commitment for each other. You have promised to stand by each other through whatever your lives together may bring. Following the declarations made before me in the presence of these witnesses, it is now my very pleasant duty, Kenny and Melissa, to pronounce you husband and wife. Kenny, kiss your bride.
Stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
I'm sure you've all felt warm by this occasion and recognise today as a meaningful day for everyone here. It's brought families together and reunited friendships. We always reflect upon these proceedings and recall the happiness of this very special day. And finally, I'd like to give my own personal good wishes to Mr. and Mrs. Mackey. And again, if I may give some advice in the form of a short but aptly meaningful poem. To keep your marriage brimming with love and the loving cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. And Kenny, whenever you're right, shut up. Take it from me, it's sound advice. On behalf of Melissa and Kenny, I'd like to once again thank you all very much for being here on this very special occasion. The bride and groom are now get some photographs taken before they make their way to the reception. So if you're able, would you please be upstanding once more as I give you Melissa and Kenny, Mr. and Mrs. Mackey.
Half as much as I do. Never thought I'd feel the way I feel without you. As soon as I wake up every night, every day, know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing, nothing less, love is the best. Ladies and gentlemen, please make this much
As we welcome the bridal party to the dance floor, let's hear for it! I've got to be every night, every day. I couldn't be happy any other way. Must be love, love, love. Must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. As I wake up every night, every day, I know it's who I need to take things away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. 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 Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for Kenny and Melissa. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this time I'm going to ask our bridal party to stay exactly where they are because we've got another wee song to play for them right here, right now, but we're going to leave this in the hands of the very talented Elbow.
Drinking in the morning.
them, join them.
If you